Welcome to the Salt Circle Podcast. My name is Hank. With me is Ben.
We fucking did it. Can you believe it?
We finished Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, I've already told you, but I'll tell everybody else with the very simple math. 320 episodes. 4 months. Pretty much dead on. Like, I finished watching it on the 30th, and I assume I started it, like, very early January, because that's when I had started my vacation.
Yeah.
At the time. So, like, 80 episodes a month, roughly 20 a week.
Uh-huh.
And then, I was
that
still,
sounds about right.
I was chuckling to myself again this morning about how Utena was, like, too much, like 39 episodes. Ooh, it's a little long. We'll break it into 3 parts.
Well, that one also cleanly broke into 3 parts.
Sure, but, like,
I was
who, like, what doors have we opened? Like, what, 60 episodes? Nah.
Ready to do 40 episodes of Rose Versailles once?
I am. That's just, it can't be more poorly paced than the fucking Frieza saga. That was 36 episodes of not a whole lot. Anyway,
stuff happened.
Like, stuff happened, but I can't imagine doing that arc still in original Z. It'd be way too much. But yeah, we did it. We're here.
We finished Dragon Ball Z. We got to the end. I got to link you the final Toonami promos I'd been sitting on.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
Z. The first thing is that I'm so curious. What you said there was a thing that annoyed you that the manga doesn't do, and there was a line that solidifies us doing Kai as the correct decision. Now,
okay,
I was listening for lines. I didn't really notice any. The one that stuck out of my head that killed me was Elder Kai just being like, all right, I'm going to check out, and then just dying. Well, allegedly.
He gets a halo.
Yeah. That shit was great. But I feel like that's not the line, so I need to know.
It's when Vegeta says, hang in there, Kakarot, you are number 1. Oh. He doesn't, because that's what he says. You're number 1 in the Japanese, but in the original dub, that's not what he says. He says, like, you're better than me, Kakarot. You are the best. But he doesn't say it with the gumption.
Yeah,
like
you're number
hang in
1.
there, Kakarot. You are number 1.
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
What's the thing that annoys you?
Fucking, I can't even remember what it was. I'm trying to find it
bitch.
When I said it in the... Just in this moment.
Yeah.
I can't think of it. The anime.
Yeah.
Oh! The thing that kind of annoys me, the anime, that the manga doesn't do, that the anime does?
Yeah. I mean, you said...
Well, one thing I know that the anime does that the manga doesn't do, or whatever. In the manga, they take the dog with them when they leave the world of the Kais, and it's just Mr. Satan they leave behind. But that dog is secure. You gotta drop the dog.
That's so good. Yeah, you said you finished the main plot and just have the epilogue episodes left. And then you said learn that a thing that happens in the anime is not in the manga. So I don't know what that would be at all.
Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about at that moment.
I should have finished it earlier. I could have known.
It might have been the. No, I remember.
Yeah.
It's Vegeta tagging in. Oh no! Like when Vegeta tags in to fight Boo,
Is the distraction
like the
kinda?
first time?
Oh no.
No,
okay.
like the first time.
Yeah.
Just like Goku's like getting tired or whatever. Like, but before he's like actually out. Vegeta comes in and he doesn't fucking go Super Saiyan. He just fights in regular base
Right.
form.
Yeah.
And in the manga, that part doesn't. He doesn't come into fight till a little bit later. Like literally until he's gonna hold off so Goku can charge. And in the manga, he immediately clearly goes Super Saiyan 2. Whereas it was never like watching the anime. I wasn't even sure he ever could still go Super Saiyan 2, or if like he was just Super Saiyan. I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
They don't. I don't know. I didn't know how often they showed the lightning or whatever. And he fights so much of that fight in base form for some fucking reason, which I don't understand.
Yeah, that was
It's
very.
like, yeah, you're getting your gas kicked, Vegeta. You didn't even go Super
I-
Saiyan. What are you doing?
I remember that as well. Being like,
Yeah.
why? Like, I thought they were doing it to do like a moment where he does go Super Saiyan 2 or whatever, and they just didn't.
Yeah, no, just the part
Just
where
gets a
he
rinse.
tries to fight Boo like without even going Super Saiyan. I don't understand.
Yeah,
What
I
the
got
anime was thinking.
nothing.
But in the manga, no, that's not how it goes. He like goes all out immediately.
This was such a long fucking fight. I can't, like, so much happened.
Like which fight?
Well, like the whole thing, it's all just one long fight.
It's all just trying to stop Boo, yeah.
I guess, yeah, it's not all one fight, but like it's kind of all one fight.
I mean, I think about it in terms of like it's Super Boo versus Gotenks into Gohan versus Super Boo into Super Boo absorbing Gotenks and Piccolo into Vegito versus Super Boo. And then I kind of think of that as like a pivot, and then we get Kid Buu, and then we get the fight on the World of the Kais. That's kind of how I kind of break it up, that those two parts into two halves in my brain, just because part of it is just I think where they fight Kid Buu on the World of the Kais is so much fucking better
Yeah,
than
yeah,
all the Super Buu stuff.
totally.
Like fucking let's make Buu generic and like way more like Cell.
Mm-hmm.
He's
God,
not
him.
he's like that's like easily his least interesting form is that whole
Is when
middle
he just-
part.
when
And
he's just
and
a-
when he absorbs Piccolo, he becomes like even more generic.
When he's just a dude.
Yeah.
Like, he goes from having the fucked up face to just like the chiseled jaw.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, it's funny.
Yeah.
Also, Gotenks is like the worst. Man, not actually the worst, but like it's pretty fucking bad.
He's just, I just love it because it's like Toriyama's like roasting Dragon Ball. It's like Gotenks is all the worst characteristics of Dragon Ball heroes and
Yeah.
villains or whatever. He's just like
I just
just like immediately after he's been like he's like fucked everything over by not like going all out immediately, and then like the Elder Kai is like, oh, you've been to Gohan like, oh yeah, we've been done for like 5 minutes. I just wanted to make it more dramatic. It's like, see, this is just fucking Dragon Ball. This is just what this is. God damn it.
dude, him being like, I don't have the energy left, and Piccolo's like, fuck, gotta do like the backup plan, and destroys the portal. Goten's like, what are you doing? It's just drama. What? It was just a little lie. There are no lies in battle. Oh my god. Such a garbage bag.
Also, he's like, yeah, and just like he's just not a threat to Boo until he's Super Saiyan 3 at all.
Yeah.
Like, I also love he just like, because they're kids, they just came up with a million terrible moves.
Yeah, that's
and
like
then
what
like
they
a
spent.
couple that are just fucking like wild, like the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack.
The ghost.
Hi, I'm a ghost.
Dude, that line fucking killed me. Hi,
It's so
I'm a
good.
ghost.
That's great.
The
but
ghost
also like
arguing.
the ghosts are just as dumb as Gotenks. Is his problem. Like they fucking high five each other and explode.
God.
That shit was so funny.
I love when he does it as a distraction later, and the ghosts are like, we're not going to do shit. We can't do this. He's like, just fucking go. Man.
Fucking, and he goes Super Saiyan 3 and takes out the mirror. He's like, I'm not sure about how this makes me look. My eyebrows are gone.
Boo just
I
being...
also love Goku like seeing those, like, those fucking little shits. It took me so fucking long to figure out Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah. I mean, the line that probably resonates with me the most in this entire section of the anime, not even section as in like all of Kai, is Vegeta's like, what is this, a Super Saiyan bargain bin? I feel it, man. That power creep is very real.
It's incredibly real. But, you know, Goku still on top.
He's not on top enough. I want him on top more, man. Man, he's so... I mean, it's jumping around a shitload, but like,
Yeah.
the epilogue is just... Man, Goku is not a great family man. Like,
Nope.
It's kind of rough that they had to have him, like, have people who kind of rely on him.
He's like, he's just a visit. You know?
If you take out the family, right, the ending is fantastic. Like, that's what I want for Goku, is just him like, I'm just getting stronger. Like, I'm going to train up this person so they are a match for me. That's great. The fact that he's like, yeah, it'll only take like 5 years or whatever. Peace. Like, oh man. Come on, Goku.
It's fine. He promises to visit Pan in the anime only.
God.
He says he'll visit in the manga, but it's just one line. He's like, I'll visit.
So
Mister, I haven't seen my friends in 5 years, Goku.
Yeah, he never fucking... He has instantaneous
Mister,
teleportation.
I missed the birth of my second son.
He was dead.
Busy training in Otherworld.
He was dead, dude.
Dude, he could have called. He could have called in. He has King Kai right there.
So Super takes place before the epilogue, right? And GT is after. So in GT, do you actually like? Is Pan actually a character?
Yeah, but she sucks. Is one of the
damn
reasons
it.
I don't like GT. Yeah. She's just constantly wants to prove herself, but constantly gets in the way, and that never changes. She's never like vindicated at all. She just
Fucking that sucks.
and she doesn't get to go Super Saiyan because her blood is too diluted with human blood.
What? Oh fuck! Oh,
I
that's
fucking
so,
hate it.
That's you know what? That's enough to make me just like, yeah, no, that's never happening. That's actually bad.
Like, and just her personality is not as good as it is in these episodes where Pan is like the greatest character in Dragon Ball.
Ugh,
She's just so fucking good at these two. I don't know.
it's solid, dude. Man.
I'm excited for like the new stuff. The new movie is finally at like Pan being a character instead of just up to this point in Super she's just been a tiny baby. So I'm
Oh,
excited
okay.
to see what we get for young Pan moving forward.
Man. God, that fucking sucks. I just yeah.
Yeah, and like
Super
Oob is
disappointing.
in it, and Oob also doesn't matter. He's like, well, Oob is like barely in it.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, like these are the reasons why I don't care about GT. The Pan thing really bothers me because she's like a main character, but she's not good. They
Yeah.
totally waste her.
That's fucking annoying. So what do they is Videl also like thrown under the bus, or does she just never appear in this in GT, if you know?
GT starts with them like going to it's Goku, Pan, and like teenage Trunks going out into space. So like the other characters kind of aren't in it for the beginning.
Cause man,
And I only know like fight stuff beyond that, so fucking Videl might not exist
yeah,
as
yeah,
far as I know. And even in Super, she's like barely in it. She's just, her and Gohan are happily married.
yeah.
Honestly, the thing that makes me feel okay, like I kind of hate that Videl like kind of gives up fighting, but like conceptually, it's fine for me that like she and Gohan both do become Saiyaman. She becomes Saiyaman number 2.
Dude, that was so fucking good.
That
Like-
that's like okay, I'm fine. Like I know what Videl does in her life. That's okay, even though she doesn't like. She's not gonna be a fighter in Dragon Ball's stories that we're gonna see.
Dude, them being like her just joining the fucking dumbness is so fucking wholesome. It was so
Yes.
good. It's so cute.
Yes, and that's the thing. Like her and Gohan's marriage is just incredibly wholesome. They just like super get along.
Yeah. Well, that's nice to see in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, compared to what happened to Chi-Chi.
I mean, we got Chi-Chi, and then we have
But to be fair, Gohan is much better person than Goku.
yeah.
As like a person you have to deal with in your life, like be married to.
I mean, Goku's like a god, and everybody else is like ants. He just can't pay attention, I guess. Yeah.
He has a different sense of time, and like
He definitely has a different sense of time. Man, that was the other
Yeah.
I thought to myself in the epilogue when he meets everybody, like all of his friends again after 5 years or whatever. When they stop by while he's training and shit. And they show up and I'm like, holy fuck, like they've aged up Chi-Chi. They've aged up Bulma, but like all the dudes just look the same, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's not cool. Like just the guys never fucking age and they look pristine the whole time, when the girls like constantly get older and implied uglier or whatever. And then they immediately, as soon as I think that, they're like, wow, that's Saiyan blood really keeps you young. And I'm like, fucking of course.
look, it keeps your hair exactly the same, and you age
just-
slower.
It's just so disappointing that we finally get a female Saiyan character, and then it's wasted. in GT.
Yeah, you don't get it.
apparently. Like that's
Yeah.
fucking.
You get female
infuriating.
Saiyans that actually fight in Super eventually, but
Nice. Also, wow, fucking spoilers. Jesus, I might watch that someday.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'll probably forget about it. We're doing too much other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're gonna be doing other stuff before. We're not gonna move right onto Super this time.
yeah. You know what? My
Dragon Ball break.
my hype. Yeah, I mean, this was like the core of, like, this was
We've covered now the original manga.
Yeah, yeah, which is like what I wanted. And it lasted like the perfect length of time. Like my hype did. It was kind of declining throughout pretty much all of Kai, except like initially because I was riding high off the Piccolo fight, and then World Tournament Saga was great, but like that slow realization that like, oh man, this isn't just going to be a straight line up for hype building like the original series was.
Yeah.
But it never, like, I never felt sick of watching it. I never felt like it was a chore. I think if there was like another saga, it would feel a bit like a chore. But it was like perfect. So that was nice. I think that's the longest I've ever like invested in a thing. Like a show, just like watching it like that. Like 4 months. That's a long time to stay excited about a thing.
Yeah. I don't know. It's good.
It's good shit, dude. I just can't.
The hype moments are incredibly hype.
They're super good. But having now seen the whole thing,
Yeah.
I think fucking the Piccolo fight is still just like the best. Like,
Yeah.
What's the coolest moment in Dragon Ball? It turns out it's when Goku fucking takes off his shirt. Like that's
It's
the one.
kind of fucking wild to me that Goku doesn't even lose his shirt in the last battle.
Yeah.
Like, he
Yeah.
doesn't even... He loses, like, his outer... He goes to his undershirt, but his undershirt stays intact. He never loses it.
Do you not remember the canon reason? It's because it's, like, super sturdy material. It's not heavy anymore. It's just sturdy.
Look, if they had gone out of their way to mention his undershirt in that arc, it would have been destroyed. That's another way of how this works.
True. Most hype is like Kai moment. God, it's probably still just the early ×3 ×4 Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Like that's just good shit. And also like they really fucking drop that move entirely over time.
The Kaioken gets replaced by Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Just straight up.
Kaioken and the Kamehameha, like, it's just not. It's not the go-to it once was, which makes sense. But
I mean, Goku still busts out Kamehameha in big spots. It just is not as effective.
they don't give it as much love because it's not effective. Yeah.
I mean, the end of the Cell Saga is a Kamehameha struggle between two characters. Also, to be fair.
Was that Goku doing the Kamehameha?
No, Gohan and Cell. both were
That's
doing
why it's not
Kamehameha.
hype.
Wow. I'm just saying that's like literally the end of that.
Yeah,
It's the father. It's the father-son Kamehameha, technically.
I can't.
Goku holding his hands up there in spirit.
The shorts that I'm wearing actually don't have pockets. I don't have any shits to give about Gohan that I can hold on my body right now. I just want Goku, dude. No, that was a good moment. I like the moments when people are banned into the lend me your energy moments. That shit's good. Speaking of,
Hey, guess what? We'll see the spirit bomb a lot more in those movies.
yeah, the spirit bomb was fucking great. Seeing all the other characters was so fucking cool.
We get to see Launch.
Dude, Launch, we get to see.
She's driving a truck. She's a truck driver.
We get to see Ader and Snow.
We get to see Ader and Snow. We get to say Upa and Bora.
Upa and Bora, dude, I lost my shit. I was so happy when I saw them. It was such a good offset seeing the just Earthlings who are like, I'm not trusting this fucking voice in the sky. That's insanity. I'm not doing it. And then you see like all the people that Goku's helped, and they're like, holy fuck, is Goku. Put your fucking hands up, everybody. Like,
I find it
so
really
good.
funny that Android 17 puts his hands up for Goku, but when he just heard Vegeta, he was like, nah, fuck that guy. He just,
Yeah,
like the implication.
shit.
He
Yeah,
heard Vegeta, and he was like, what is Vegeta asking for help for?
God.
And he heard Goku, and he's like, oh, okay. Now I get it. Because he's the one person who definitely knows who Vegeta is, who doesn't help.
Yeah.
Vegeta asks. Though I do like him, like, fucking holding a shotgun at two other people and making them give their energy, too.
Yeah, fucking threatening people. Man, that shit was very good.
Oh, fucking Mr. Satan coming through.
Dude,
the savior.
The Mr. Satan fucking turning it around. Like, I could, this whole time while I was watching, I was like, that son of a bitch was right. Mr. Satan pulling together the emotional core of this ending. Holy fuck. It was so funny. It was great.
And in Dragon Ball, like, going forward, like, it's just agreed upon. Mr. Satan is considered the savior. Like, even in, like, multiversal, like, stuff and, like, time travel, like, Future World, it's Mr. Satan is still the champ. Everyone
Fucking
just
amazing.
agrees.
That's so
Mr.
good.
Satan is the best. Just the line just increases out of control for the good of the universe.
Yeah. That shit was so fucking good. Man,
Mr. Satan just wins the World Martial Arts Tournament every year because fucking Fat Boo wins it for him and then just concedes to him.
No. He doesn't concede.
He, like, throws the fight
He
to him.
takes a fall.
Takes a dive every time.
Dude, Fat Boo is so fucking good still.
When I was watching this originally, I was so fucking happy when he came back. It's so satisfying. Like, just end the episode after they defeat Kid Boo, it's just Boo having to buy ice cream.
Dude,
Fucking feed it to my veins.
yeah, man.
That is great. That is a great filler episode.
That shit was so good. God. And then when he's talking to Mr. Satan, and Mr. Satan's telling him, like, now remember, you have to take it kind of easy on these guys or you'll kill them, blah blah blah. And Boo's just like, Boo knows. Like, he's so fucking good.
Yeah. What a good character. God.
I just can't believe they fucking turned around Mr. Satan for me. Also, like, I wanted him to get rinsed so fucking bad. Man,
Yeah,
what a
man.
comeback! See, I guess
the champ.
I guess I got told. I got put in my place. Everybody deserves a second or third chance.
Look, man. It's his ability to win over people. Everybody loves Mr. Satan.
Satan, Mr. Satan. Fucking great.
Yeah. I think the best version of that is in the Dragon Ball Z Abridged series. They just say people saying "Hail Satan." There you go.
That's great. It's pretty good.
It's what the official version wasn't brave enough to do.
Yeah, yeah. God. Man, reading about this stuff like while I was going through and just kind of looking at the production stuff and release notes or whatever on Wikipedia for the manga. And Toriyama just being like, yeah, people complained that the art was too square, so I made it more square. People wrote in and then were like, please don't kill Vegeta. And I decided to kill Vegeta. Like, like literally, it said like he would often like take feedback from fans into consideration, but would do the opposite of what fans were saying. It's so fucking good.
What a king.
Absolute legend. And then like, I guess it seems like the World Tournament Saga, according to Wikipedia, is like that's like he just wanted to keep doing that shit. Cause like he found it more interesting and like, I mean, watching it feels like it just has more heart in it. Like it's so much different. But
I mean, that's also like where Dragon Ball became really popular. That's like also like the key to what made it take off.
Yeah.
Was the first World Martial Arts Tournament.
Yeah, yeah. But he
kind of like wasn't that super popular before that.
But he it said something like he turned it from like adventure Journey to the West type of stuff to like fighting because that's what's popular or more popular.
Yeah. Well, Fist of the North Star was really popular.
But like it said once he realized that the Boo stuff was gonna be like he was coming up on the final chapters and like had a definitive ending, then he did the World Tournament Saga in Z just to have a last hurrah for like fun. God bless.
Last hurrah for fun.
Now, so Goku had a line in this that I wish would have been capitalized on, and maybe that could be a series on its own if it would have come to fruition, was when he was like, fuse with Goku, do I have to go to high school? Or maybe that was just in the manga. Maybe that was from a panel you showed me.
I think it is a panel in the manga. I think he also says in the show, he's also like, if I fuse with Gohan, do I have to go to high school?
Yeah, man. I would kill. I would fucking kill to get like 20 or 30 episodes of that shit. Oh, man. I want it so bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. Like, the thing that I love the most about Super are its, like, slice of life episodes. They're, like, my favorite fucking thing in the world.
Yeah, dude.
And there aren't nearly enough of them, but when they find the space to do it between the major fight arcs, it's the thing that makes that whole series worth it to me.
Yeah. And see, I'm just like the fights are fine. They're good. I like, there is hype to be found, but yeah, at this point, like, I just want the silly stuff. I like the slice of life shit and just even more of an adventure, you know? I like that. I like that adventure shit. I guess I kind of agree. I was looking in people, like now that I've seen everything, I've been just kind of going and seeing like what are people posting on Reddit these days about Dragon Ball and shit. And there's still some discussion about like Z versus Kai, or like Z/Kai versus original and all that shit. And one of the main things that people seem to be saying about like the ends, like getting more into the end of Z and stuff, but I guess even at the beginning, is like just everybody's useless except Saiyans. Which, you know, not exactly a secret, but I do like that in the original, we still have everybody, like, except for the tail end, we get, like, Krillin being like, nope, I gotta tap out of this one. But up until that point,
I love old man Krillin, like
Old
fucking
man Krillin.
office
Salaryman Krillin.
Salaryman, elder Japanese man Krillin. At the end in the epilogue, I really like with his little fan.
It's so good. It was so fucking good.
I feel like his hair for that whole last arc pays off in that part.
Totally.
the gray streaks in it.
100%. And then fucking, I mean, like, despite it being a little bit shitty, it's so funny when Goku sees Bulma for the first time and he's like, man, you're old. And she just like freaks out at him. I am not old. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Classic Bulma. Yeah. Gohan's a fucking nerd.
Yeah. He's a fucking nerd.
He's a scholar. He doesn't even wear a scholar outfit.
He wears glasses now.
I wish they had him in a big scholar outfit. Just looks rotund. It'd be too good though. I did notice the two titled books that I noticed from his collection were Shakespeare and Jump. So a lot of culture going on there.
There's one that just says like Darwin on the side.
Oh right, there was like Charles Darwin or something. Yeah.
He's just a scholar about scholarly things. He goes to. I don't think they ever make it clear. He's just like. Yeah, he's a professor of professor stuff.
That seems like a.
He has to give talks at conferences.
That's so fucking good, actually. He just does adult stuff.
Yeah. There's adult things
Goes
to do.
To the annual scholars conference.
And then he's like, does some Saiyamanning on the weekends.
God,
It's time off.
unreal. He's such a fucking
I don't know. Yeah. I just fucking love Pan in those last two episodes. Goku's like, Pan's the only one with fucking any spirit or whatever. Moxie.
Yeah.
I don't remember the phrasing in the anime versus the phrasing in the manga. But just like, she's just like, yeah, I flew around the whole world all by myself. She's 4 years old.
Yeah, like she flew around the world and.
She gets the Krillin bit of beating up the guy who's way bigger than her in the first match.
Dude. I can't believe they're like, the world tournament saga was not enough. We got to cock block you one last time.
I know, like fucking cock blocked me again. God damn it.
As soon as they said there's a world tournament coming up, I'm like, don't do this. Don't do this to me again. I can't
they had
take
to do it to you again.
Not even everybody's participating.
Only the Saiyans.
Not even all the Saiyans.
Well, Gohan's not, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I really just see if we didn't.
Well, you needed more spaces for throwaway characters.
If we didn't have stupid amounts of power creep, which I get that you need to.
I guess also Bra doesn't participate.
Who?
They barely. I don't even know if they ever say her name. I don't think they say her name or identify who she is.
Yeah, I got no fucking idea who that is.
Fucking, that's
Offhand.
Vegeta and Bulma's second kid, their daughter. She's there in a dress. She's cheering people on.
Okay. Blurred into my memory, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if there wasn't like insane power creep, which like if you want other characters to join in and they're the children of your current characters, like there has to be, or they would need another fucking 18 years to get
I mean,
strong enough.
it makes sense. Like if you consider the power creep of Goku to Master Roshi or whatever, comparatively. Like that's the story of Dragon Ball is, the new generation is gonna outclass. Except in this case, Goku's never gonna be outclassed.
Okay, so that actually fits into my desire, which would be like, imagine Pan, but going on a journey like Goku did as a kid. Imagine if we had Goku, old man Goku, training Pan, and then Pan.
No,
was
the thing that bothers me the most about Goku going off to train Oob is fucking Pan is right there. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird. Well, like we never really got. I honestly thought that they would do like a Goku Vegeta pair up at the end. Maybe not a freeze frame of them fighting. Well, maybe a freeze frame of them fighting, but like I thought
Vegeta admitted Goku was better than him. They don't even fight anymore.
Okay, we both know Vegeta was just saying that so that Kakarot would let his guard down while Vegeta trains.
He didn't say it to anyone. That was his coming to terms with himself.
Yeah.
And honestly, I fucking love that speech. It's a
very, very good speech.
It's it's Vegeta has like this realization about Goku being the best while watching Goku and Boo fucking bite each other. They're just like, argh.
I think it was in that part because does he have two sections to that speech? I thought there was like two kind of parts to it, but maybe there's not. It's probably just broken up by other fighting. He starts it and then it goes into like flashback stuff. Yeah.
Explaining the history. But
okay.
That's kind
of so it was right in there.
You are number one.
We get the reason why Vegeta has like a family is because Goku had a family, and maybe that's what made him strong.
It's implied. That's not what he says.
No, I'm reading between the lines.
Yes, there is an implication there.
Like in the moment.
But
like,
wait, he says it is like I thought it was this, but like that's serious. True for me too, and it's not getting me. Get me any stronger or whatever.
No, that's
God. In the original dub, he does say like I got a family too, but I didn't get stronger at all. My strength didn't increase at all. It's like the phrasing in the original dub is like
that's what families are for. Some people have kids to like help with chores around the house or farm work.
It's honestly a thing I appreciate about Dragon Ball. It's like because so many other shows go the cheesy route of like friendship unlocking other power, and Dragon Ball's like nah though. Like it's like a motivator, but they're like momentarily or something. It's not like the key to strength.
Yeah.
You gotta lift a heavy thing. That's how you get stronger.
I mean, for a while there, that's what it was, man. Goku and Krillin lifting those rocks.
Yeah.
That Master Roshi just offhandedly said they should lift and didn't think they could.
And they had to wear turtle shells that were very heavy while they did fucking menial tasks.
That was like so good.
Construction work.
Yeah, the turtle doing deliveries and shit with the turtle shells.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm not gonna like argue that Dragon Ball is better than Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, no, I'm just it's just
not me.
Just overall, it's been like such a good ride.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the whole thing was very enjoyable. But yeah, like if I was going to tell someone to check out Dragon Ball and I didn't think they would invest fucking 320 episodes into the series, I would just tell them to do the original.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Or like, if they really just like the fighting, I would probably just send them scenes of the fights. Like, it's still I think for a lot, if someone was like, yeah, that drags too much, yep, that makes sense. Even in Kai, like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But, no, doing the original was, it got me invested enough into the characters in a way that just really resonated with me, and then like, it was just great seeing stuff, just anything that happened in Z. It was still enjoyable because I was into those characters. Though I kind of hate that like Tien, Shatsu, and Launch just fuck off, pretty much. Tien
around.
Tien showing up was cool though. That shit was super cool. That was a very hype moment. Even though he gets like immediately fucked, but like him coming back that was very good. I liked it.
He saves Mr. Satan and Dende's lives.
It's so good, dude.
And I guess the dog must save the dog. He must save Bee's life too. So, like, really, most important thing.
Yeah.
Because that dog has the greatest plot armor in the world after being shot. It's like, nothing bad can ever happen to this dog ever again. Literally will blow up the earth, and every human will be dead except for Mr. Satan. But this dog is going to be fine. Mr. Satan was the last human alive. The only human to not have died.
I love when the Kais were talking about that. Like, well, he is the last human.
Well, they're like, we left him behind, and he's like, yeah, don't worry about it.
Dude, the fucking the lore get where we find out that Elder Kai just fucking earring fused with an old woman or witch or whatever the hell.
With a witch.
God.
That's why he's like that. That's why he knows magic.
That's so good.
He got witch magic.
And then
we also get to see the other Kais. We get to learn why our Supreme Kai doesn't fucking know anything and kind of sucks. Because he was the weakest out of all the other Supreme Kais that existed.
Yeah.
And Fat Boo is like mostly because of
the one happy
the energy
Kai.
of the Grand Supreme Kai.
Which is cool.
Yeah. I think that has like comes back into the story in like the super manga stuff that takes place after the show that I haven't read yet. I think they get into that.
Interesting. I love fucking Elder Kai being like, yeah, Supreme Kai and Kibito, like, check, like, look, you have your earrings, like, you can do it too, and they fucking do it. He's like, you can never come back though.
It's like,
God.
I think they just undo in super off screen at some point. They're just like, we just wanted to go back to Supreme Kai's original design was just better.
Yeah.
Like, they don't actually bring Kibito back, but because that fusion, like, Kibito just gets eaten. Like, it's not two people talking at the same time. It is just Supreme Kai.
Yeah.
He just like gets new hair.
Yeah, he's like Kibito, but purple with a baby face. As soon as he said it can't be reversed, I'm like, fucking try me. Big doubt.
Yeah, they retcon that one in Super too. I think it's for Supreme Kai. For Kai, it's permanent. For humans, time limit.
I mean, that's not why Vegeta and Goku got popped, right? It wasn't a time limit.
It's honestly, it's like theoretically it's the bad air inside Boo, but even if you read it that way, it still kind of just doesn't make sense. They kind of don't have an explanation.
Okay. I was
Because in the manga they don't immediately unfuse in the same way that they do in the show. Even.
Oh, gotcha. Man, I don't really give a shit about fusion in terms of the show, kind of, but it actually got me really hyped to check out Dragon Ball Fusions whenever I can get my hands on that cartridge. It's such a cool mechanic for a game.
It's such a cool idea. It kind of is just in the way of the story happening.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, oh, these characters' power levels get kind of out of control with the fusion stuff. Like, yeah. Vegito is just too fucking strong, so they kind of have to, like, bring it back down for the final fight. and just have Goku and Vegeta not agree to just not fuse.
Yeah. I mean,
Boo's not fused with anyone either. Wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, that's the whole kind of getting whiplash, honestly, between characters who are like, why the fuck weren't you going all out? You could have beat him. And characters who are like,
Uh-huh. It's like, yeah, I'm just, trying to... He's, like, killed literally everyone on Earth, but,
I need that fight. I need a good fight.
Yeah, man. It's the thrill of the fucking around.
Yeah, no, that...
Look, you've played video games. You know how it is. You want to fucking... You can't just fucking try hard all the time. You want to fucking do the bullshit that's fun and win. That's the true glory.
Yeah. I don't want to get sweaty. I just want to win.
Uh-huh. Exactly. And then when you lose, you can still complain. And say, oh, I could have won. Like Goku does. It's like, I could have killed the fat poo. I love that Goku's like talking trash about like, I could have killed the fat boo if I had gone all out, and then like Vegeta's like just walked away. And Goku's like, hey, I was trying to talk big.
I was actually gonna ask because I'm curious whenever we get to it someday. Is Super still like? Is it like involving everybody, or is it a little bit more like Goku is the more
it's
of the
way
main?
More Goku is the focus.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's the Goku and Vegeta show.
Mind immediately hop to them like being roommates in a sitcom.
Not that far off.
Vegeta just upset, like, opens up the fridge. Kakarot, where's my ramen? Yeah, if it's more about those two, like, that honestly makes me a little more excited. It's not even that it was about too many characters, like, at once. I think it's just because, like, I could see how much time we had left, and I'm like, why are we juggling in also Goten and Trunks into this mess? Like, I joke about, like, oh my god, more characters. Oh, please, no. But, like, it was just because I'm like, we got, like, 20-ish episodes or whatever. Like, why are we dealing with these children also? Like, I would rather have the characters we have already established be doing their shit.
Yeah. If you try to approach C as like, I just want to get to the thing happening, it's like, oh, why aren't we getting to the thing? Like the battle that actually matters. Kind of have to like just be along for the ride.
Yeah, and like their battle was still good.
Yeah,
like
I fucking love the Kid Buu Goku fight. Also, I just think that's
Kid Buu Goku is very
that's
good.
fun. Because Kid Buu is like, he's a good final boss in terms of like just being pure evil, but also being kind of fun. Because he doesn't fucking say anything, he just fucking like makes noises.
Yeah.
And I like the thing of like, him and Goku are basically as strong as each other, but he just has way more stamina. Like Goku just doesn't have the stamina to keep going at that level for as long as Kid Buu does.
Yeah.
So they have to do something else. But basically they're as strong as each other.
Yeah. No, they're
I just
like
think that dynamic for a fight is good.
I thought like that one was very good. I thought all of the fights were pretty fucking enjoyable. I don't think there was any in this section where I was like, "Oh, really?" Like, please.
Mm-hmm.
Since I've been fucking going through Berserk again.
I mean, the thing that makes me roll my eyes is when Buu absorbs Gotenks and Piccolo, because he just becomes so much more generic. And
I thought that was fucking funny. I liked it because him just suddenly getting like a chiseled jaw it fucking tickled me.
Fair enough. And then Vegito's pretty fucking great. Particularly, the part that always stands out to me about that part is when he gets turned into a piece of fucking candy and still kicks the shit out of Buu.
How did we not mention, holy shit, the fucking chocolate ball when he's like he's like fucking talking, and he's like, I still have all my strength, and he's just beating the fuck out of Buu. Holy
he's
shit.
Like punching the air and like kicking the air, but he's just a piece of chocolate.
Yeah,
so it's just like
he's
just
like,
moving back and forth.
Dude, him like it's like the ball. Holy fuck! I can't believe I'd forgotten. That is easily my favorite part of the fight.
And he just he fucking destroys Buu as a piece of candy. He's just like really still kicking his ass.
Dude, it's fucking amazing. The fact that he's still like talking it's all so fucking good.
He's just so fucking powerful. It like breaks that magic.
It's unreal. That was such a good bit.
Like Buu just turns it back because it's just fucking embarrassing.
Yeah. Him expelling Fat Buu from his body. Mm-hmm. So he didn't have any weakness left.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
Spitting him up like a piece of used chewing gum.
I mean, that's when I was like, oh. He's like, I've been reading Berserk. He's just Griffith. Mm-hmm. You have to shed your humanity.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like going back to like Buu spilling out the evil, but also like that's literally what Kami and Piccolo were.
Yeah. 100%. Like it's just them again. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love when they go to Namek. They're like, we need to find the Dragon Balls. And they're like, oh, psych, they're right here. Like they already
Dude,
got them and shit.
Fucking Mori, what a jokester. Just like, you got punked. And they're like, oh, the Dragon Balls only bring back one person. And Mori's like, nah, we fucking souped them up after that Frieza shit. Our Dragon Balls fucking rule now.
Well, they can only bring back one person at a time. Psych, bitch. It's just a prank, bro. Look, you're on camera.
God. You make your wish, and the dragon goes, okay.
Okay.
And they fucking wish Goku to get his energy back. Because he's that one bit of energy to push back the Spirit Bomb. And Goku goes, thank you, Dragon Balls. That's another thing I love in Kai specifically, because like that is what Goku says in the original Japanese. It's like,
Hell yeah.
thank you, Dragon Balls. Thanks again, Dragon Balls. That's what he says in the dub. And Kai.
Yeah.
Also, I love Goku. Like, as soon as he's seeing Boo's dying, he's like, man, I would love to fight you again, but, like, not have to use anyone's help.
Please come back as a good guy.
Mm-hmm. It's his dream. I want to fight you again, one-on-one.
I'd completely fucking forgotten later on when he's like, I guess King Yemma heard my wish. I'm like, who the fuck is King Yemma again? And then I looked, I'm like, oh, this dude, okay.
Yeah. Like, the thing of where, like, this fight is the end of the story, but even though these really isn't the strongest fight, because we had fucking Vegito, like, it doesn't hit me as strong anywhere else as, like, when Kid Buu and Goku are fighting and it's, like, cutting away to Otherworld, and all the fucking old villains are, like, they're, like,
dude,
freaking out at how fucking crazy it is.
Yeah, man.
But that shit's so good, like, narratively, so... That's anime only.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But, like,
man,
fucking
Elder Kai and Supreme Kai going back and forth about Goku fighting in the sanctuary lands or whatever the hell. And Elder Kai's like, it'll be fine. Like, this place is taking a beating. And they, like, get back, and Elder Kai is like, holy shit. This place is destroyed.
There's, like, that cutaway where you just see the fucking planet, and, like, it just, like, giant sinkholes are just appearing on it, like, everywhere.
Yeah, they, like, super fucked it up. That shit was funny as hell. Kibito just fucking losing his mind inside that fusion. The sacred lands. Yeah.
Fucking Goku completely fucking up because he's like charging Super Saiyan 3 and then actually runs out of energy.
Dude, yeah. This is taking so much energy out of me.
He didn't understand the difference that being alive makes.
When I was dead, it was fine.
When he was dead and in Otherworld, he could do it, but
yeah,
in other circumstances, turns out it burns so much energy.
Which is cool. That's a good... I like that concept.
I also like that when, like, Vegeta's like, come on, stop holding back. I know you got this. And Goku, like, snaps his phone. It's like, damn, I thought I had it. Maybe I was being too cool. We should have used fusion. And Vegeta's like, wait, you're not? Because I love the juxtaposition of Vegeta's like, oh man, Goku, he's number one. He's the best. And then he goes over to Goku. Goku's like, fucking, I don't think I got this, actually. And Vegeta's like, wait, what? You're actually in trouble?
That wasn't a bit? That wasn't just to add drama?
When fucking Goku's got the charged spirit bomb and he doesn't want to throw it because Vegeta's there, and Buu starts like just blasting him. I love when Buu throws like the big ball and Goku just like disappears and reappears under the spirit bomb. That's
pretty good.
And fucking Fat Buu saves the day. Mr. Satan runs away with Vegeta, and Goku's like, Mr. Satan, you might be the savior after all.
God.
And Goku, when he throws it, his like fucking arms stick below his legs. That pose is so good, too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That's like one of those.
See you in hell.
Yeah, that whole section was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Very cool stuff.
I just think the animation there is also really good.
Dude, I love being able to, like, you just tell where the focus went.
Yes.
They're saving it for the juiciest moments, and it fucking pays off so nicely.
Yeah, totally.
I saw someone. I don't remember what section it was even from. I guess like World Tournament Saga, something. I don't even fucking. No, it wouldn't have been. It was a clip of future Trunks like going from Super Saiyan back to normal, and his hair is like falling down, and it's like the smoothest, silkiest animation of all fucking time. And it's like you didn't have to go this hard on his hair, just like falling to his neck again. But it's just insane. But yeah, when they ramp it up during the fights, it's so fucking cool.
Yeah. So, after Boo's dead, when Goku's just like floating down slowly, and he gives the thumbs up, and Vegeta gives the thumbs up back to him.
The thumbs up was so fucking good.
It's a thing I do like about Z. Vegeta's character arc. Like, he's not a good person until literally the end of Z.
Yeah.
And then like he gets wished back.
I mean,
it's pretty fucking generous on Shenron's part, honestly, but you know.
I like that we get the sort of little parallel callback whatever moment where Dende has to heal Vegeta. And he just does it, and it's like totally fine. But before on Namek, he was like, I'm not fucking healing you.
Under pressure.
Yeah, when it was like necessary, he's like, I'm not doing this. There's no fucking way.
I love fucking like Yema's gonna send Vegeta back out there, and Vegeta's just like, fucking okay. I don't have a fucking chance.
Dude, that was so cool though.
Yeah.
I love that when he's like, I thought it might be necessary, so I decided to let someone keep their soul. And I'm like, they wouldn't. Don't tease me like this. And then it shows it doesn't it show like a bit of Vegeta's leg or whatever?
Yeah, something like that.
And I'm like, oh baby. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I do think like there are obviously like the super hype moments like throughout Kai. I think if I was a kid, like so much more of this would be hype. Like there were all these moments where I'm like, that's pretty cool, and then I was thinking to myself, like, if I was like 12, I'd be fucking bouncing off the wall right now.
Sure. It's pretty fucking hilarious that Goku throws the Pitar earring to Gohan and just fucking misses.
Botches it. Gohan's like searching for it. Oh, that was fucking great.
He's like, Goku's thinking about fusing with Dende and Mr. Satan.
Dude, his options. He's like, oh, like, what do I got?
He's ready to fucking fuse with Mr. Satan, even though he thinks it's probably gonna make him weaker.
His options are Dende, Mr. Satan, or like probably dead Tien.
Probably should have tried to wake up Tien, honestly.
At first he was like, Mr. Satan might actually, or I thought it was Dende who he thought might make
First
him
he looks
weaker.
at Dende, he's like, he's not a warrior.
I think Dende was the one who he thought would make him weaker, because Mr. Satan, he was like imagining his power level going up by literally 1 point. There was like
I think he says like, Mr. Satan's such a goofball, he might actually make me weaker.
Okay, then maybe it's later when he's like, well, I guess something is better than nothing. That was the fucking him imagining those fusions was great though.
Yes,
Mr. Goku.
So I think it's
good.
I think that Goku Mr. Satan fusion is like a thing you could do in like the Budokai 2 games. And then there's the alternate version of it that's like flipped, where like he has Mr. Satan's chin.
Oh god.
Instead of Goku's chin.
That's so fucking good. That's prime, dude.
It's like that, and like Goku's more of I don't remember exactly how it looks. It looks just fucking weird as hell because it's just like the opposite elements.
That's what I'm here for.
Hair.
That's what I'm here for, dude. Like, fusion to open up floodgates of, like, I want to fuse everybody and see what it fucking looks like.
Fusions is so good, where it's just Pokemon, but for Dragon Ball characters, and you can fuse them in different combinations.
Like, that's... As soon as I saw that shit, I was like, I'm really excited to play fusions, actually. Because, like, before, I was like, okay, like, that's, you
can fuse fucking Kid Goku and adult Krillin.
Like, that shit is pristine. That's exactly what I fucking want.
Gorillin.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I love Gorillin.
Yeah, this is...
You can fuse Captain Ginyu with fucking Great Saiyaman.
Oh, God bless. It's so good, dude.
Fuse Mr. Satan and Fat Boo.
Dude, Fat Boo with anybody is prime. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Man. So, how many, like, we still got a lot of movies.
Yes. There are so many Z movies.
Z movies. We got a few original movies, right?
Yeah.
Like a couple.
There are 3 that were before Z, and there's 1 that's like original Z that was a later movie.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Those will be fun.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we'll work through those. We need to record another one of those pretty soon. I think the last one I have scheduled is going to go up.
I'm off this week.
It's true.
And those movies are
also
not
that
long.
That's very true.
I feel like having watched those movies, and also this applies heavily to Promare as well, based on its pacing, which, thank you again for ruining every fucking anime film after Promare for me.
Oh,
Everything is absolutely unsarcastically unwatchable. It's fucking infuriating.
Yeah.
I feel like that episode that I had you watch of Mushishi, where they're like taking the plants and it like makes them reborn every day. And then like when they stop taking the plants or inhaling the pollen or whatever, they're like, life feels like it's dragging on forever and I can't take it. I gotta go back. Like, that's what I fucking feel like having watched like Promare and some of the Dragon Ball movies now. Everything is just, it's all, I'm trapped forever.
Yeah, man. I'm staring down the barrel of a 3-hour Batman movie going, I can't do it.
There's, you know what? It's just that's never happening for me. I had the film. Everybody watched the film. And I'm like, I actually just, there's no world in which I want to do 3 hours of Batman. There just isn't.
I really want to see Robert Pattinson as Batman, honestly. I
don't care nearly enough. If it was, if people I know had come back and like unanimous reviews had come back and were like, this movie is actually insane. Like, even if you don't like Batman, like, you have to see it. Like, it's crazy. I would do it. But for anything less than that, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll watch 320 fucking episodes of Dragon Ball. I'm not watching 3 hours of Batman. There's no way. I don't got that kind of time.
Yeah, there is just a thing where I'm like, for whatever reason, just right now, the way my mood is, I'm like way more up to watch a bunch of 20-minute episodes of something as opposed to one movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't.
Um,
I can't quite explain it, but it's definitely the mood I've been in for a while now.
I'm just worried that like, not worried, I guess.
Well,
Doing
I guess
Drake,
it's not that weird. It's just the way I like watching movies is going to a theater and watching a movie. I kind of have been off watching movies at home for way longer than that. So
yeah. Well, I mean that's the joke, right? Not just Netflix, but like Netflix, HBO, whatever. Like, hey, do you want to watch this 2.5 hour movie? Ugh, no, fuck off, gross. Hey, do you want to watch this 8 episode miniseries where each episode is 60 minutes? Oh, yeah, I got time this Saturday.
yeah, but 60 minutes an episode, that's fucking long.
Okay, 44 minutes.
Like,
whatever.
look,
The point stands.
Dragon Ball movie I'll watch because those are like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, until there's a few of them that are like over an hour or whatever. Then those are gonna feel like fucking death.
Like going to that Godzilla movie that was an hour 35. God.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna get to Broly and we're gonna be like, how is this still going?
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. It does feel a little...
There are 13 of the Z movies total, and we've done 2 of them.
Okay. Man, it feels...
Well, actually, plus 2, there were 2 TV specials that are basically...
I have one of
also
them.
like movies.
Let me see what I have here. Because I remember I downloaded like 2 separate things. So I have the Dragon Ball Z... I have films. I got 13 of them. And then I have... wherever this folder is. I have Dragon Ball Z Bardock.
Yeah.
Father of Goku. So that's one of the TV.
Specials.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's also the History of Trunks is also a TV special.
Kind of a weird title. I know his history. It's right there in the show.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's literally just seeing like his world before he left in the time machine. When he's like a little bit younger, getting trained by Gohan.
Okay.
And then there's also the 4 OG Dragon Ball movies, one of which is like made way later with like honestly really high budget animation. It looks really good.
I think I've seen some clips from that.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
Like that one has Ader in it is like big
fuck
draw
yeah.
for me. Just like give me some good Goku in the snow with Ader. Hell yeah.
That's prime, dude.
Fucking
God.
honestly, my favorite bit about that arc though might be fucking Goku in like the snow outfit. I just think it's so good. Him just fucking wrecking soldiers with a power pole.
Like
Just like running in the snow.
I've thought about it, and I think at some point, I don't know when, because it's depending on download speeds, a high commitment. But like, I wanna have the original Dragon Ball on hand, just to go through, because it's just so fucking good.
Yeah,
And like, finishing Z, like I'm 100% getting the OG Dragon Ball anime or fucking anime manga.
yeah.
I don't know if I'll get Z. I know it's tighter, but I don't feel the need to flip through it.
Yeah. I literally didn't feel the need to own the Z manga till we started doing this, and then I finally decided, you know what, I need the Z manga, and I feel really good about it. I had a lot of fun going through it as I was doing this rewatch.
Yeah,
but I definitely the part I was way more emotionally connected to was the OG Dragon Ball. That was the part of the manga I like fucking when I saw it, I have to own this.
Oh, totally.
Um, yeah.
I mean, it's probably been since we started this adventure, probably a daily occurrence where I'm like either thinking of or actively humming the OG Dragon Ball theme to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like that whole
Gotta get fucking Taiko Drum Master has that song in it. It might be DLC, but I have it on the Switch version.
nice.
That's fun.
Yeah,
rhythm game to that song.
that the original anime just really fucking hit all of the sweet spots for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Really fucking good.
unexpectedly so. It's just wholesome. It's chonky and it's wholesome. The chonk is super important.
Except when it's definitely not wholesome.
Okay, it's chonky, as wholesome, and then there's Master Roshi.
And Oolong.
Oolong is
and
pretty...
Krillin.
Look.
And Goku, frankly, at times.
Hey, Goku is like a pure mind, though.
Mm-hmm.
He just legitimately doesn't know.
He legitimately doesn't know. It's true.
I'd
But
still
he's still out there giving the pat.
in the fucking... Was that last? No, that was... Yeah, World Tournament Saga, where he's like, are you a girl? I'm like, no, Goku, no. Oh, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I also just... The sense of adventure was really fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, just discovery
And that's
shit.
it's like, the stuff the series kind of never gets back to.
Yeah. But, like, it could have. Pan's right there.
Well, like theoretically, that's what the start of GT is trying to do. It's just fucking bad at it.
Ugh.
It's just like really bad at it.
Yeah.
Like the other thing about GT is Goku gets turned back into a kid.
And for how long?
The whole show.
Oh, shit.
Except when he goes Super Saiyan 4, he becomes adult Goku again for some reason. But other than that, he's a kid for the whole series.
That's fucking wild.
Because Pilaf makes a Dragon Ball wish at the start of the series.
Holy shit.
He wishes Goku were a kid again.
Why?
So that he could, because he's like scared or whatever. He like imagines a world where he could handle Kid Goku.
But he can't handle Kid Goku.
Nope.
Pilaf was great, though.
And then in Super, like off screen, the whole Pilaf gang has somehow made a wish where they turned themselves all into children.
Amazing.
So the Pilaf gang, but children, are characters in Super.
That's fucking amazing. Yeah, I'm excited to watch Super. I just don't know that it will be at the pace that we did this.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Yeah, the thing, you can kind of tell that like the thing that like the Super came because Toriyama needed like a fucking break from Dragon Ball, and like
Understandably.
over the course of Super, it's like he's kind of slowly gotten more involved in some stuff, like particularly because like now he's just like in charge of the movies they make. But and like also he wrote in a piece of the like first big movie in this era is like writing in a piece of world building that like makes it so Goku will always have this ladder to climb. Or of like someone stronger, because that's kind of the thing about the end of Z is like Goku is out of strong people.
Yeah.
And Super kind of like builds in a much bigger ladder for him to like struggle towards.
That makes sense.
So that he can kind of just keep getting stronger and keep having stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
I'm here.
like you as you were finishing that, you like kind of chopped up a little. And then
Yeah,
it was just
it's
quiet.
just my brain,
No, no. Like it actually went like a little distorted. Like
Oh,
Discord
great.
just fucked up or something. I was like, oh my god, Hank's dead.
Nah. Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, no. I mean, building in like more of a, I guess if it's an actual like sort of ladder situation is fine, but otherwise, I mean, I assumed it would just be like, oh no, this other evil person exists that we've never referenced until now because we need an opponent has awoken. He was living in a fucking teapot in the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Something.
Yeah. Not entirely far away from what some of the plots are. But,
Yeah, no, I expect it. Also,
yeah.
speaking of people being sealed away and shit, and how infuriating it was that Dragon Ball Evolution did not just use a rice cooker. There's a lot of people online who still just spell Dragon Ball as one word. And it's funny as hell sometimes to talk about, to like imagine that they're actually talking about evolution.
Uh-huh.
Because they're like, there's so many fake Dragon Ball fans out there. I'm like, man, these fucking evolution fans really come out of the woodwork.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
It's to be expected.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same fucking thing with like Spider-Man.
I mean, my favorite instance of making Spider-Man's name one name is when Stan Lee called him Superman in an early Spider-Man comic.
What?
Yeah, there's just a panel where it says Superman instead of Spider-Man.
Holy
Stan
shit.
fucked up.
Oh, that's fucking amazing. That's really fucking good.
Stan also would sometimes call Bruce. I think he like would get Bruce Banner's name wrong in early Hulk comics too. Sometimes. Good shit.
Bruce Banner? You mean Brent Bummer? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But
Dragon Ball was a good time.
Look, the important thing is at the end when they're like,
I'm-
Goku will continue to get stronger.
I guess we're just gonna go right to. I mean, not right
'Cause that's
to.
true.
Hmm?
What?
What did you say? You said something true.
I said at the end Goku's gonna get stronger.
I don't even know anymore. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the one other thing I just wanted to say was the episode with the party that everybody shows up to before the
with
actual
Piccolo line
epilogue.
and the flowers.
Yeah, that's anime only, but I kind of think that's a better ending of the series than the epilogue.
It's very good.
In terms of like just because the point of the epilogue is
Fucking
just these characters are
humping
going to
those
continue
birds.
to exist and have adventures. You're just not going to
Pterodactyls.
get to see them.
Yeah.
I think Discord is totally fucking up.
Oh, Discord is popping off.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, Discord is just totally shitting the bed. So I'm going to end this podcast. SaltCirclePodcast@gmail.com. SaltCirclePod on Twitter. Anchor.fm/SaltCircle. I'm ending this podcast.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.